The Philadelphia Eagles have won another game and they had advanced to 12-2 on the season, and we are on a 10-game win streak. 2.5 months of nothing but freaking W's, man. The Eagles win 27-13 over the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's talk about it. All right, man. So when we look at this game, let us start with the obvious. The Eagles, the passing attack, Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, are they friends anymore? Enough of that nonsense. Let's take that, crumple it up, and throw it out the window. It was always nonsense, but here's what happened. Pittsburgh came in. We're going to stop Saquon Barkley. We're going to stack the box. Let's make Jalen Hurts and the Eagles throw the ball. Well, Jalen Hurts, 25 of 32, 290 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a 125.3 passer rating. Top 5 wide receiver in football, AJ Brown, gives you 8 for 110 and a touchdown. And oh yeah, our wide receiver 2, a former frickin' Heisman winner, Devonta Smith, 11 for 109 and a touchdown. The Eagles, real Eagles fans knew that if teams ever tested us and tested this passing game, that we could light them up. If you want to play soft, relaxed coverage against the best wide receiver duo in football, by all means, be our guest. Because AJ Brown and Devonta Smith will torch you all day. Saquon Barkley has been eating because teams have respected the passing game and its light boxes. The problem with the Eagles offense is not only that it's two-dimensional, but it's two-dimensional with Pro Bowl level play at both sides. And the offensive line is so good that if you dare the Eagles to pass, guess what? Even against a team like the Steelers with one of the better defensive lines in football, that offensive line can absolutely bully opponents. And they bullied them in this game. The Eagles dominated time of possession. In the second half, what was it, 25-5? I mean, the Steelers barely played football in the second half on offense. You talk about a rest day. That was a rest half for the Steelers defense, or the Steelers offense, excuse me. Not the defense. Definitely not the defense. The Eagles, man, they are beating to their own drum with the injuries to Detroit, with the questions about Minnesota in terms of can they continue to produce at a high level offensively against good defenses. We're in the driver's seat of the NFC. And I don't mean to come across cocky, but that's how I feel. We have what I would say is the best coverage defense in the NFL. And you could argue the best defense in the NFL. Great players at all 3 levels. Jalen Carter's been an absolute menace on that defensive line. Josh Sweat, another sack in this game. Zach Bond is a Pro Bowl level linebacker. Nakobe Dean has really stepped up this year. Nolan Smith in this game, his speed, he's finally starting to pan out. In the secondary, Quinyon Mitchell, the now favorite, rightfully so, favorite to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. The defense is firing on all cylinders, with Fangio calling an excellent job. The offense, Saquon Barkley. We have a running back in the MVP conversation. He's probably not going to win the award because of what Josh Allen frickin' did yesterday. But that's how good of a season Saquon Barkley's having. Jalen Hurts, when he needs to perform, is that what y'all wanted to see? Is that enough for y'all? Because he's tired of the disrespect on his name. And honestly, I was growing tired of it too. I've been seeing media heads having conversations about the top NFC quarterbacks, and they're putting Jalen Hurts in the same conversation tiers of Sam Darnold and Brock Purdy. And I'm like, do you guys not remember who he is? The passing game was not dynamic because it didn't need to be. When you have Saquon Barkley at running back running for 150 yards a game, you keep handing that guy the rock. But Jalen Hurts showed you. The Eagles showed you. You want to give us the passing route? We could beat you that way too. This is a team that can pick you apart whichever way they want. This is a team that, again, the offense is two-dimensional. But those 2 dimensions are Pro Bowl level dimensions. An offensive line that's the best in football. A defense that's playing the best in football. The Eagles leaving this week 15 with the injuries to Detroit, which sucks for them. And my heart goes out to Detroit fans. But I'm focused on the Birds. Leaving this week, the Eagles should be the NFC favorites. You should look at the Eagles and think that is a Super Bowl caliber team. If you are a fan of this team, it is time to be excited. As we go into this final 3-week stretch of Washington, Dallas, and the Giants, the 1 seed, it's up for grabs. I'm going to make a video tomorrow breaking down exactly how the Eagles can get the 1 seed, but it's in play. especially with Detroit's loss yesterday and the injuries that they suffered. But just know, a little preview: if Minnesota wins out and we win out, Minnesota gets it. So we need a little bit of NFC North competition to happen. But it's certainly on the board. We're playing excellent football. And whether it's the 1 or the 2 seed, this is a 14-15 win team. They're playing really, really good football. And if you're an Eagles fan, you got to be proud of this team. You have to be proud of this team. Let's get a quick word from Green Gridiron. I want to take a moment to give a shout out to my friends over at Green Gridiron for NFL helmets. You can see here the nice face mask, the sweet design. I got the black Eagles helmet. I kept it in the container because I use it as a little desk decor, but you could use it as desk decor, decoration around the house, a little knick-knack for, your TV stand. The gift-giving season is almost upon us. If you know an NFL fan, it doesn't even have to be Eagles. They've got all 32 teams, NFL partnered brands. You know that you're getting good quality stuff. Be sure to check out the link in the description. I'll also have it as the pinned comment. But thank you to my friends over at Green Gridiron. Go get you a helmet today. Christmas season just around the corner. If you're a late shopper, I get it. We've all been there. Get your Eagles fan or any sports fan in your life a Green Gridiron helmet. Got mine done up right here behind me. Eagles way up there. I mean, we're loving it. We are absolutely freaking loving it. The Eagles, man, I'm loving the play that I'm seeing from them. I'm loving the attitude of this team. The Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown on the same page, question marks. That was a joke. Real quick update for the subscribers here. I wasn't putting out a lot of videos. I understand the content's been a little mixed, and I should have made a community notes post about this to kind of inform you guys. That's my bad. 2 very important family members in my life, both some bad medical news. The C word, if you know what I'm talking about there. Kind of working through all that right now. Got a lot of stuff going on the family front. I want to get as many videos up for you guys throughout the week as I can. Just bear with me if they're a little sporadic throughout the end of the regular season. Obviously, any big news, I'll make time, come up here and talk about it. I didn't think the AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts stuff deserved the time of day because I knew that it was pretty much just a joke. And then Eagles playoff coverage, we'll be here. We'll be here. I promise you that. So I will catch you guys next time. I appreciate all the support. Appreciate any prayers you guys want to give to the family members. As always, go Birds.